To further analyze this chapter, factors like mode of architecture and deployment of technology are questioned, with its impact on environment. A thick and weighty structures offer better acoustic and thermal insulation. These thick walls of a house in a hot climate will hold solar heat during the day, slowing down the rate at which the interior becomes hot. And then after sunset, the radiation of the heat into house will help to temper the sudden chill of evening. Similarly, in European architecture, fireplaces work together with mass masonry and do not depend on solar energy, where the thick wall stores the heat of fire during the day and returns the stored heat during the chill. Paxton used glass as a filter to discriminate between light energy, which is allowed to pass, and heat energy, whose passage is barred. Similar effects of thermal storage are used in normal greenhouse, and the whole technique might be well termed as conservative mode of environmental management. For humid climates, the attributes have been summed up by James Marston Fitch as: first, elevated roof for maximum exposure to breeze; second, huge light mass roof to shade subtropic sun and rain; third, large floor to ceiling doors and windows for maximum ventilation; fourth, tall ceilings central hall for warm weather ventilation comfort; fifth, the louvered windows providing any combination of ventilation and privacy. With successful use of regenerative power source, it evolved buildings much thinner, lighter, and with control over internal environment, it was much easy to tackle with humidity. Royal Victoria Hospital was the first building to use regenerative power source with huge and advanced technology, but it somehow failed in terms of architectural recognition. On the other hand, the Arkin building at Buffalo was the first to use air conditioning in US. Apart from advanced technology, it was also appreciated for its architectural qualities and elements. Comfort, leisure, and control are the factors responsible for evolution of architecture and elements surrounding humans, like chairs. Both are aligned in the same chronology to understand their characteristics and interrelation with each other.